Gonna be putting some work lights on the trailer here. We're all loaded up. We left our job this morning, packed everything up, and now we got time to kill. So I went to O'Reilly's and I picked up a bunch of lights. Do the light bar in the middle, just above that winch there, and 2 pods, 2 3-inch lights on the side, somewhere around this area. I don't know, so I can swivel it side to side. Got a little wiring harness too. I don't know if this is gonna work at all, but I thought it'd give us a start. So have a battery in here already for the winch, so gotta try and figure out how to get all the wires tucked into here sometime. I don't like these up here, so I'm gonna have to drill a hole in the side there somehow, possibly, and figure that out. But yeah, I don't really know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna give it a shot. That metal is pretty thick, so picked up some new drill bits that I'm hoping will go through. Hopefully this will work. We'll find out soon enough though. But yeah, should be pretty sweet when it's done. Be able to load anything at night I want. So winch works great actually. Pulled the scaffold up the trailer with it, so yeah, I don't know how much of it I'm gonna film. Just kind of want to get it done, so we'll see what happens. I'll do some updates periodically to show what's going on. We got everything mocked up. They're all bolted down. Got one little pod light there. I got the light bar up top there. And another little pod right there. So I think that should be more than enough light. I think those little ones are 1400 lumens a piece, and that's probably 7500 lumens. Should be pretty good. Alright, got 3 holes drilled there. A little bit of a bugger to do, but managed to do it. I don't want to have to lift up this hood all the time. So I drilled 3. 2 of them are going to be for the winch cable here. I'm going to cut these ends off, get some new ones since that one's broken. It'll feed through there a lot easier, and probably cut a foot of that wire off since it's just going down here into the battery. I gotta find a little bit different way to mount this battery to keep it in place, but I can do that at a later time. Just needs to get me by for now. And then eventually I'm going to put a solar charger on this lid too, just to keep this battery charged. But yeah, it's going pretty good so far. Got wires poking through on each side of the neck, just small ones. Wrapped a bunch of tape around them to keep them a little bit safer. Took a little bit to get this cable run through, but I got it run. Then I got a fourth spot, so I might end up putting another light in here, kind of facing the front of the neck. Make it a little easier to hook up the gooseneck at night or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, just have to crimp on all those ends there, and we're ready to see if this thing works. So it's going good so far. Right, a little bit of a change of scenery. My brother had to leave and I was at his place, so I decided to come home. But I got one of the lights wired, or connected at least there, so only 3 more to go. That one and the one hidden under there, that might be a little interesting to get to, heat shrink and all that fun stuff. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'll get those 2 connected quick and we'll test it out, see if it works. I'm gonna wrap a bunch of electrical tape around that too when I figure out where it's gonna end up at. But yeah, everything made it home all right, so that's good. I didn't lose anything going down the interstate, so can't ask for much better than that. But yeah, I'm gonna finish wiring this up and we'll test these lights out, see if they actually work. All right, and a couple quick connections later, I got it all done. It wasn't too difficult. I still got a lot of tidying things up and making things a lot neater and protect all these wires a little better. I got wire loom up at the shop I'm gonna go get now, but I want to test it out. So got the battery connected. Just comes with this little button. It says there's power, so we'll flip that on. walk around and see what it is. Well, for some reason that light doesn't work. Light bar's working good, so that's nice. Is this little pod light working? Yeah, that pod light is working. So I'm gonna have to do some messing around with that other one and try and figure out why that one's not working. It's not connected the best, so I might have to play with that a little bit. But yeah, I'll see if I can get that working. Well, I got that figured out. Those connections were just super loose. I don't know if I forgot to crimp them or what, but they were super loose and one was basically broken, so I swapped that one out and crimped them, and now it works. So that's awesome. They're not, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see until when it's dark, see how bright they actually are, but they're pretty bright. It's lighting up that scaffold decent, so should be super handy, but only you'll know when it gets dark out. So I'm gonna go up and see if I can find some wire loom, wrap this stuff up a little bit neater so it's a little more protected, and yeah, that'll be it. So I'll have to go exploring now for that. Alright, I finally got it all loomed up, wrapped up, everything. Actually did a pretty nice job. Did splices, taped the snot out of it. Tape is cheap. So yeah, did a whole bunch of tape and everything. So still have a spot for one more light I need to find. I want to have it facing the bed of the truck so it's easier for loading or hooking up and unhooking at night. So I just got to go find another one of them and then figure out a better system for this mess. But yeah, got to find a couple more big ends like that I can stick in there. The loom I had actually fit perfect. Shut this quick. It's a 1/2 inch loom, fits perfectly in there, so ran that down, I don't know, a couple inches, so that's not gonna rub on, shouldn't rub through that quick at least. So yeah, we'll hook this light up. I'll turn my phone light off and then I'll turn it on if I put the nut on there. Should have done that after I put the light on, or turn the light off. Little switch here, flip that on, plenty of light. Kinda, well, I'm not gonna see it too well, but got the 3 lights. Turned out really well. I'm super happy with it. That'll be perfect for winching anything up here or if we're loading materials at night. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Didn't really have the money to do it right now, but I did it anyways, so I'll probably regret it later. Maybe not. It's really handy. But yeah, it's starting to rain. It's 73 degrees today. Can't remember the date exactly. It's March 14th maybe, and tomorrow it's supposed to be 20 and blizzards, so I better unhook and move some more things around, get ready for a blizzard. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I explained things a little bit. I'm still learning on the videos. I just do whatever I want, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, next on the gooseneck is replace the deck, and that shouldn't be that difficult, I hope. But yeah, then I'll have a really nice trailer for about, well, it's a little over half of what a brand new one is. So yeah, I'm gonna head off and do a few more things before it starts blizzarding. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one.